I am reading from Anandamath Prologue as translated into English by Sri Aurobindo and his brother Barindra Kumar Ghosh. And I quote, "A wide, interminable forest. Most of the trees are shawls, but other kinds are not wanting. Treetop mingling with treetop, foliage melting into foliage, the interminable lines progress without crevice, without gap, without even a way for the light to enter. League after league, and again league after league, the boundless ocean of leaves advances, tossing wave upon wave in the wind. Underneath, thick darkness. Even at midday, the light is dim and uncertain, a seat of terrific gloom. There, the foot of man never treads. There, except the illimitable rustle of the leaves and the cry of wild beasts and birds, no sound is heard. In this interminable, impenetrable wilderness of blind gloom, it is night. The hour is midnight and a very dark midnight. Even outside the woodland, it is dark and nothing can be seen. Within the forest, the piles of gloom are like the darkness in the womb of earth itself. Bird and beast are utterly and motionlessly still. What hundreds of thousands, what millions of birds, beasts, insects, flying things have their dwelling within that forest, but not one is giving forth a sound. Rather, the darkness is within the imagination, but inconceivable is that noiseless stillness of the ever murmurous, ever noise-filled earth. In that limitless empty forest, in the solid darkness of that midnight, in that unimaginable silence, there was a sound. Shall the desire of my heart ever be fulfilled? After the sound, the forest reaches sank again into stillness. Who would have said then that a human sound had been heard in those wilds? A little while after, the sound came again. Again the voice of man rang forth, troubling the hush. Shall the desire of my heart ever be fulfilled? 3 times the wide sea of darkness was thus shaken. Then the answer came, what is the stake put down? The first voice replied, I have staked my life and all its riches. The echo answered, life, it is a small thing which all can sacrifice. What else is there? What more can I give? This was the answer, thy soul's worship. Unquote. If you read this prologue in its original, you reach a particularly shivering end by the time the word bhakti is pronounced. And you will see, as I was saying, that this foreboding darkness, this stillness of the forest, of the deepest part of the forest, is very central to the concepts that are given forth, that are set forth by Bankim in Anandamath, as well as those that actually Sri Aurobindo has borrowed from Anandamath to write down the pamphlet Bhavani Mandir, which was mentioned in the Rowlatt Committee report. You see, it is a night of Amavasya, okay, when there is no moon in the sky, and it is midnight. What is the setting significant for? It is exactly in an Amavasya, in a night where there is no moon, and that too, on top of that, the midnight hour, which is selected for the worship of goddess Kali. So, for Kali Puja, we use the Amavasya night, and the midnight hour is said to be a very good time for the worship of Kali. And we see that indeed, Mother Kali is used as the symbol, the representation of India or Bharat Mata at a time when it was ravaged by foreign rule in Anandamath. You will see in Anandamath, there are 3 stages in which the mother has been described. The first is Ma Ja Chilen, or what mother has been. Okay, what the mother has been. In this, the representation of the mother is that of Jagadhatri, which is a form of Durga or Kali or Shakti, where the mother is seen to be seated on a lion, and under her feet we see that the Mahisha and the elephant, which are representative of the vices of human beings, are trampled. This is what mother has been. Then the second phase or second representation of the mother is what mother is presently, or what mother has become. Ma ja huiya chen. And that representation is given as Mother Kali. So she has no robes on her body, she has no clothes, and she is standing on a dead body, okay, the Shava, which is the Shiva. And this mother dwells in the Shmashana, in the cremation grounds. So the entire country has become basically a cremation ground, and the Adhishthatri Devi, the goddess who presides over such kind of a place, such kind of a scenario, such kind of a country, is no one but Mother Kali. And finally, the third representation of the mother, Mother India, and Shakti, that has been given by Bankim in Anandamath, is Durga. He describes her as Maja Huiben, what mother will become in the future. So the foreboding scene in the prologue that we just read out is to give this instinctive appeal to the reader's mind that now we are going to encounter the mother in her representation as Kali, where she has been ravaged by foreign rule, by barbarians, by all sorts of looters and dacoits, and there she is present with her khadga in hand, and she is going to just slaughter the demons, all the enemies of her children. So this is why I think it is very significant that such a prologue has been inserted at the very beginning of Anandamath.